Look at the verb confesses. Confiesa, confiesan, confiesas, confieso, confesamos. Listen again and notice that the stressed variation of the root has a distinct Y sound. Confiesa, confiesan, confiesas, confieso. When the stress moves to the ending, the Y sound disappears. Confesamos. Now it looks more like English. The infinitive ending is stressed, so it also uses the unstressed root, just like confesamos, confesar. Does it make sense that this verb has two variations of the root, the stressed variation and the unstressed variation? Putting the forms in the traditional chart, you can see that the stressed variation of the root falls in the so-called shoe or boot. The danger lies in memorizing the chart without understanding why. If we travel to Spain, where they use vosotros, we'll hear the stress falling in the ending. Also remember that this ending has a written accent. It's outside the so-called shoe or boot, just like confesamos, confesáis. Lining them up again in one column makes it easy to see where the stress of your voice falls, in the root or in the ending. The same root variations appear in all three spelling patterns. While the blue pattern is built on the letter A, the verb defends uses the endings in the green spelling pattern, endings based on the letter E. Defiende. Do you hear the Y sound? Defienden. Defiendes. Defiendo. Again, the unstressed root looks more like English. Defendemos. The infinitive ending is stressed, so use the unstressed variation of the root. Defender. Just follow the arrow. Listen for the Y sound in the verb divierte. This verb is related to the English word diversion, and it expresses entertaining or amusing. It's also used to express having fun. For the most part, its endings follow the same spelling pattern as defiende. Again, the unstressed root looks more like English. Divertimos. The only difference in spelling between the two green spelling patterns is just one letter. The minor difference in spelling is also reflected in the infinitive. As always, the infinitive ending is stressed, so it also uses the unstressed root. Divertir. Just follow the arrow. Again, these root variations are found in all three spelling patterns. But there's another root variation that never happens in the blue pattern, and it doesn't even happen in both green spelling patterns, just one. The verb inquiere means inquires. Do you hear the Y sound? Inquiere. The stressed variation of the root is exactly what we would expect. The twist occurs in the unstressed variation. Usually we find an unstressed E. But this variation of the root has an unstressed I. Inquirimos. This is easy to remember because it's spelled the same in English. And the infinitive follows suit. Inquirir. There are only two verbs, at least that we know of, that follow this pattern. Inquire and acquire. Adquiere. Usually we find an unstressed E. But this variation of the root also has an unstressed I. Adquirimos. Again, acquire is also spelled with an I in English. And of course, the infinitive follows suit. Adquirir.